It's been 2 years since I finished my first round of Accutane, and since then, my acne came back. However, my skin right now has definitely stabilized again, and I'm beginning to focus more on scar treatment. But before I talk about that, let's go ahead and explain what's happened since my first Accutane video 2 years ago. From that video, I mentioned how I realized I didn't reach the suggested cumulative dose of 120 to 150 milligrams per kilograms because I took 30 milligrams the entire 6 months. So after about 3 months from the point I stopped taking Accutane, my acne started to come back. It wasn't as bad as before I started Accutane, but I reached out to the dermatologist place and requested to see an actual doctor this time around instead of a physician's assistant. The wait was longer, but I wanted to make sure I was getting the best help I could. I saw the doctor 4 months after the point I stopped taking Accutane, and he told me that I technically didn't reach the cumulative dose like I had suspected. And because of this, the acne came back. So I had to take the course all over again. He said it wasn't really a second course, but more like a redo of the first one, so he called it course 1.5. At this stage, I felt pretty bad hearing this news because I was frustrated that I wasted time because I got screwed by my previous PA for not paying attention to the cumulative dose. But what could I do? So more blood tests and more pills. However, this time around, I took 40 milligrams the whole time for 6 months. The doctor said that because there was so much time in between the rounds, it was like almost starting all over, but we didn't need to be as aggressive. He said that once I no longer had a pimple show up for a whole month, I would be done with Accutane. Technically, I still had a pimple show up the last month, which was month 6, but he said it was fine and we finished there. So round 1.5 was done, my skin was free of acne again, and so is that the end of the story? Unfortunately not. Accutane didn't quite last. Again, it's sold to you as a miracle drug that will wipe away all your acne forever, and maybe that's happened for some people, but not me, unfortunately. The acne started coming back again around 4 months after I stopped round 1.5. However, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. I was using a 0.025% tretinoin cream ever since I stopped course 1.5 to prevent my acne from coming back, but it wasn't quite working. Luckily, I have a friend who's a doctor that got me a 0.05% tretinoin cream, and when I started using that, my acne actually started to subside a great deal after 2 months of using it consistently, pretty much every single day. The doctor said that it usually takes about 3 months of using the right dose of tretinoin for the acne to subside, and luckily it did. So from then on, I've just been using the 0.05% tretinoin cream with different moisturizers at night, and my acne is managed for the most part. I do still get pimples here and there, and I did kind of break out when I was traveling to Singapore and Bali and all that stuff. Different climate, different weather, very humid and hot there, so that's sort of like a breeding ground for acne to pop up. But when I got back, it stabilized again, and I'd say that I'm at a stage where my acne is very much managed. Definitely nowhere near as bad as before my whole Accutane journey started. So Accutane didn't exactly work, at least not in the way it was sold to me. It did not clear my acne forever, but it at least did a good job in alleviating my acne to the point that tretinoin cream at 0.05% strength can keep my acne managed. And apparently 0.05% tretinoin cream is good for anti-aging. Just gotta put on some sunscreen on your face regularly. So that's the regimen now and how I'm managing my acne these days. It's been a full year since round 1.25. That makes it 2 full years since the video I made about round 1 of Accutane. And overall, I am pretty happy with the end result regarding acne. I still need to get rid of some scars, and I'm trying microneedling right now, but that'll be for a different video. I hope this update to my first Accutane video can help you guys out there that had something similar happen to you after finishing the first round of Accutane, and perhaps offer some solutions. For those of you guys still struggling, my final message is to keep strong and don't let your acne define you. Acne has been a struggle for me for over 13 years, and I'm super glad to finally have it under control now, but even during the harshest years, I still didn't let it stop me from being on camera, meeting awesome people, and ultimately just living my life and being myself without over-worrying about my appearance and my acne. In the end, the people that you will form long-term connections with and enjoy your life with are people who want to be around you because of your character, of who you are, not your appearance. With all that said, there's still absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to have acne-free skin. So keep on fighting and you'll get there one day. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. I'll probably post a scar-related video within a few months. Until then, best of luck and have a great day.